Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will introduce you about what is deposit slip.
What is a deposit slip? Deposit slip is a small paper form that a bank customer includes when depositing funds into a bank account. A deposit slip, by definition, contains the date, the name of the depositor, the depositor's account number, and the amounts being deposited.
Key takeaways. A deposit slip is a small paper form that a bank customer includes when depositing funds into a bank account. A deposit slip contains the date, the name of the depositor, the depositor's account number, and the amounts being deposited, as well as breakdown of whether the deposit is comprised of check, cash, or if the depositor wants a specific amount of cash back from a check deposit. The deposit slips serves as proof that the bank acknowledges receiving the funds from the customer. How deposit slips work? Upon entering a bank, a customer can typically find a stack of deposit slips with designed on this page to fill in required information. To complete the deposit form, the customer is required to fill out the deposit slip before approaching the bank teller to deposit funds. If the customer uses a deposit slip in the bank, the account number will need to be written at the bottom, and two of the slips were indicated. The deposit slip informs the teller with which bank account number to which the funds should be credited. Important. If necessary, customers can request a copy of their deposit, including the deposit slips, to show the itemized amounts that made up the total deposit. The slip also breaks down whether the deposit is comprised of check, cash, or if the depositor wants a specific amount of cashback from a check deposit. The bank clerk typically verifies the funds received of the deposit against the amount listed on the deposit slips to ensure they match. The teller processes the slip along with the items in the deposit and print a receipt for the customer. Benefits of deposit slips. Deposit slips offer protection to both the bank and the customer. Bank use them to help maintain a written ledger of funds deposit throughout the day and to ensure that no deposits are uncounted for at the end of the business day. For bank customers, a deposit slip serves as a de facto receipt that the bank properly accounted for the funds and deposited the correct amount into the correct account. If the customer later checks the amount balance and discovers the deposit wasn't counted correctly, the deposit slip serves as proof that the bank acknowledged receiving the funds from the customer. Although the deposit receipt proves the deposit was made, The receipt only shows the total of the deposit. If there's dispute with the bank, customer can request a copy of their deposit including the deposit slip to show the itemized amount that made up the total deposit. Special considerations. Deposit slips are becoming a thing of the past as banks have begun removing deposit slips from their branches in favor of new technology. Most banks do not require deposit slips for ATM deposits since the computer can read, detect, or count the cash and electronically credit the account associated with ATM card. ATM deposit receipts are available before completing the deposit, including receipts that contain image of the checks being deposited. Smartphone technology has advanced whereby banks are offering apps that enable customers to scan paper checks instead instead of depositing them via a bank teller or ATM. So guys, that was a video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Okay guys, see you next time.